Hey bro, how's it going?
Good bro, just reading.
Why are you swiping the pages?
It's one of those new ebooks. I ordered it online the other day. It's amazing. Its technology is just...
Really? It looks like a normal paper book to me.
Yeah, I mean, the design and everything is just really...
In today's world, it's becoming increasingly difficult to stay focused. If something can't be swiped, clicked, or double tapped, it doesn't really keep our attention. For teachers, teaching is becoming far more challenging as they need to constantly find new ways to keep their learners engaged, while their biggest competitors are TikTok, Instagram, and online gaming. And let's be honest, how are they supposed to compete with things like that? To understand how this works, we need to look at our brains. The human brain hasn't changed all that much over the last couple thousand years. The same chemicals that are released in our brains today are the same chemicals that were released in the brains of our cavemen ancestors. One of these chemicals is called dopamine. Dopamine is a motivating chemical that is released when we feel that we are about to be rewarded with something, or when we feel that we are about to experience some kind of pleasure. When our cavemen ancestors saw a fruit hanging on a tree, or saw a buck running through the fields, they would be hit with a shot of dopamine that would make them want to go pick that fruit or go hunt that buck. Eating is a necessity to human survival, so dopamine was the force that motivated them to go find food. But here's the problem. We don't live in caveman times anymore. Things have changed a lot since then. With the highly advanced technology-driven era we find ourselves in, everything around us is designed to be as dopamine-driven as possible. Things like TikTok and Instagram and gaming are all engineered to give us that dopamine rush. When we see that little notification bell pop up on Instagram or Facebook, we get a shot of dopamine and instantly feel the urge to go and see what it is. Our brains are essentially being hijacked into thinking that all of these tasks are going to offer some big reward that is crucial for our survival. Every notification is like that deer that our ancestors needed to chase after to catch and eat so that they could keep living. We have become a dopamine-driven society, slaves to the chemicals in our brains. Our natural sense of reward is completely dampened by these artificial reward systems. And what does this mean for our children? Well, learning can at times become nearly impossible. That urge to constantly check their phones, that you see your child doing all the time, to see if they've received any social validation in the form of likes and followers. Every few seconds they need to check again. Maybe there's something exciting waiting behind that screen. Your child's sitting in their room studying, but they're actually looking at what their BFF Tiffany did on the weekend. Oh, she got her nails done, like. The stimulation overload is making normal, important tasks such as learning and studying almost painful. It feels like climbing a mountain every time they need to do that. It's a serious problem, and we need to break the cycle, and not just because of their grades. This is bigger than just school. Think of a drug addict when they decide to go cold turkey on their addiction. As time goes by and they are no longer enslaved to the drug, they start to enjoy every other aspect of their life. If I think on a personal level, when my family go away on holiday, we sometimes like to pick places that have little to no cell phone reception whatsoever. Because when we are cut off from everything online, the little things like going for a walk together or having a conversation together becomes so much more enjoyable. We start to remember how good the natural dopamine hits are, and it reminds us of what we're missing, how enjoyable life is and can be away from screens and devices. So the question is, to what degree do you want to let yourself and your children become slaves to digital stimulation? If you're looking for some positive digital stimulation for your child, get them a WorksheetCloud.com membership today.